So hey guys, Antonio here and welcome back to ReviewTube. Today we're talking about cheap mechanical keyboards and 5 reasons why I think you should get one. So let's get started.
I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
Right, so reason number 1, and it's the most obvious reason, and that's that you're saving money. If you're working on a budget but you want a great setup, every dollar counts. In my opinion, if you're working on a budget but saving to buy a name brand peripheral, that doesn't really make sense. Your experience and, for example, gaming is going to change more if you buy, for example, a new keyboard, mouse and headset instead of just saving a lot of money in buying a new keyboard. So in my opinion, it would be better to buy 3 things cheaper but 80% as good as the name brand and experience and enjoy your gaming more. Reason number 2. Ever since most of the manufacturing has been moved to China, there have been companies that copy other big brands and make products of their own that are almost equally as good. What that means is that there are literally millions of companies that make amazing products but are not discovered yet. For example, the keyboard that I have came from a manufacturer that I've never heard before, but when I bought it and got it, I was amazed by the build quality and the experience that I got from it. My suggestion would be to go out there on the internet and search on eBay, Amazon, AliExpress for manufacturers that you've never heard about. Read forums, take people's suggestions, and read their reviews and what they think about it. I'm sure that you're going to find a great manufacturer that's going to provide you with an amazing keyboard or any other peripheral at about 30% of the price. So reason number 3 ties back into reason number 2, and that's improvements. Just as the big brands, the off-brands in China are also getting better by the year. And when a big manufacturer comes up with a new design, with a new mechanical switch, so does the off-brand. Which means that if you see a new keyboard by, I don't know, Razer, there's probably going to be some manufacturer in China that's copied that keyboard, made it 90% as good as the Razer one, but is selling it at about 30% of the price. So when you're buying an off-brand product, usually you don't need to worry about buying an old product that's out of date and nobody uses it anymore. Just read through the comments on that product and people will usually tell you if it's good or not, or if it's up to today's standards. Reason number 4 is RGB. OBB. Usually backlit keycaps are not a huge selling point, but if you're like me and you like gaming or writing in the dark, that's a very important thing. Being able to see the keys in the dark usually makes the difference between writing something reasonable or complete gibberish, or sometimes winning or losing a game. So even though it doesn't make a huge difference, backlighting is something that you should really consider when buying a keyboard. Reason number 5, that click. Reason number 6, just to round things up. In my opinion, if you're buying something that's going to make your experience as a gamer better, it's totally worth your money. Even though off-brand components are not 100% as good as the name brand ones, they're still making your experience and your gaming and your everyday life so much easier and more enjoyable. So the biggest reason for me personally would be that you learn to know where that key registers. Whether you're gaming or typing, you learn to know how much you need to press the key before the key is registered, which means that when you're typing, you can type faster. There's no extra movements, there's no wasting of time. When you're gaming, you learn to know just how much you need to press down that key before you actually move or change your weapon. So when you're gaming, for example, you can half press the key, wait for something to happen and then press it just at the right moment, giving you that advantage. So more or less that would be all from me today. I honestly believe that these keyboards are worth your time and money, and that you should look into what you can buy with your budget and not have to save for a year just to buy a new keyboard. And that's it guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want, you can follow me on my social media to get behind the scenes content, or if you have any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel for future videos. I have a lot of new exciting videos coming, and that's it. Thank you. Bye. Something? How do I end my videos? Okay.